A court in Sydney has heard that a former person of interest in the investigation into William Tyrrell's disappearance had no idea police were watching his every move. Paul Savage was giving evidence at the trial of the former lead detective, Gary Jubelin, who's accused of illegally recording 4 of their conversations without a warrant. Crime reporter Mark Reddie explains.
Under the watchful eye of police for years, but Paul Savage says he had no idea his Kendall home was bugged with surveillance devices.
Did you know that police were recording your every move?
No, I did not.
Paul Savage lived across the road from where William Tyrrell vanished while playing outside his foster grandmother's home on the New South Wales mid-north coast. Today was the first time the 75-year-old gave evidence against Gary Jubelin. The former lead detective is accused of using his mobile phone to record 4 of their conversations without a warrant. I didn't think people had their privacy stripped of them. Paul Savage claims he was also threatened by Gary Jubelin. He was giving me a pretty hard time, that I'd done it and all that rubbish. He told me he was going to arrest me. I don't have the words exactly, but it was like that. But the threat was absent from the recording of that conversation played in court.
He was looking for somebody to blame it on. That's it.
The prosecution argues Gary Jubelin asked a junior detective, Greg Gallio, to transcribe what was said. Don't do it word for word. If anyone asks, say you obtained it from the listening devices. The court heard Detective Greg Gallio only agreed to help with one of the alleged illegal recordings because he feared he'd be bullied or intimidated by Gary Jubelin. Not long after complaining about his boss, he was given a permanent job in the Unsolved Homicide Squad. The defence questioned his credibility, and so too did the magistrate. He makes his statement and he gets his dream job. I think his credit is an issue. Gary Jubelin has always denied any wrongdoing and will testify next week. Mark Reddie, ABC News, Sydney.